Every fall, as most gardeners are cleaning up their tools and walking away from their plots for the winter, I'm out here pouring this one simple mix into my soil. It's a ritual that ensures by the time spring arrives, my garden is absolutely bursting with life. Earthworms, beneficial fungi, and countless microbes all wake up energized and ready to grow. This simple autumn soil recipe isn't just a fertilizer, it's pure microbial magic, a promise of a vibrant season to come. Many people think fall is the end of the gardening season, but for the soil, it's actually the beginning of a crucial period of regeneration. As the air temperature drops, the soil cools more slowly, creating a unique environment. The microbes within it, the bacteria, fungi, and protozoa that form the soil food web, don't die or disappear, they simply slow down. By feeding them now, you're providing the fuel they need to spend the entire winter breaking down residual roots, fallen leaves, and other organic matter. They are nature's unseen workforce, diligently turning last season's debris into rich, stable humus that will nourish next year's plants. My autumn soil elixir is beautifully simple and starts with ingredients you might already have. For a basic batch, you'll need 1 gallon of non-chlorinated water, 2 tablespoons of unsulfured blackstrap molasses, 1 tablespoon of fish emulsion, 1 tablespoon of liquid seaweed extract, and about a cup of high-quality finished compost or worm castings. That's the entire recipe. There are no synthetic chemicals, no mysterious powders, just pure, concentrated biology designed to feed the life in your soil. Each ingredient plays a specific, vital role. The blackstrap molasses is a powerhouse of simple sugars and minerals, providing an immediate energy source for beneficial bacteria, causing their populations to explode. The fish emulsion delivers a gentle, slow-release source of nitrogen and essential amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins for both microbes and plants. The seaweed extract is like a multivitamin, contributing over 60 trace minerals and natural plant growth hormones like cytokinins, which stimulate root development and increase resilience to stress. Finally, the compost or worm castings act as the inoculant, introducing millions of diverse, live microbes that will colonize your soil and get to work. Now let's talk about flexibility. If your tap water is chlorinated, it's crucial to let it sit out in an open container for 24 hours so the chlorine can evaporate as it can harm the microbes. Alternatively, you can use rainwater. If you practice veganic gardening, you can easily substitute the fish emulsion with a plant-based nitrogen source like alfalfa meal or a commercial soy-based liquid fertilizer. The key is to provide that nitrogen component. And don't worry about exact measurements. Gardening is not a laboratory. A little more or less of any ingredient won't hurt. The goal is simply to provide a balanced meal for your soil. Once you have your ingredients, mix them all thoroughly in a bucket. You want to agitate it well to dissolve the molasses and incorporate oxygen. For a small batch like this, a good stir is sufficient. Let the mixture sit for a few hours, but no more than a day. During this time, the microbes from the compost will begin to feed and multiply rapidly. You'll soon notice a sweet, earthy smell, almost like a forest after a rainstorm. That's the unmistakable sign of living biology at work, and it means your elixir is ready. Now for the application. Pour the elixir evenly over your garden beds, the soil in your containers, or directly under mulch layers. It doesn't need to be perfectly distributed. Water will carry it down into the soil profile. It seeps deep into the ground, activating dormant microbes and feeding earthworms, encouraging them to continue aerating and enriching the soil. You're essentially tucking your soil in for the winter with a warm, nutritious meal. Just be sure to apply it when the ground isn't frozen, so it can soak in properly. For an extra powerful boost, cover your soil with a layer of mulch after applying the mix. Shredded leaves, straw, or even plain brown cardboard work wonderfully. This mulch layer acts as a protective blanket, trapping moisture from winter rains and snow, insulating the soil from harsh temperature swings, and giving your newly energized microbes a massive, long-term food source to feast on all winter long. This combination of liquid feed and a solid mulch is the ultimate 1-2 punch for building incredible soil. So what's happening under that mulch all winter? It's a slow, silent, and miraculous process. Through the cold months, the diverse microbial populations you've fed will diligently digest the elixir and the mulch. Fungi will extend their hyphae, breaking down tough materials like wood and leaves, while bacteria decompose softer matter. They transform all of this into humus, the dark, stable, carbon-rich material that is the very foundation of fertile soil. By spring, your soil structure is improved. It's dark, crumbly, and full of life, ready to grow the healthiest plants you've ever had. often without any additional synthetic fertilizers. When spring finally arrives and you pull back that mulch, you'll see the difference instantly. The soil will be noticeably darker, with a beautiful, crumbly texture that smells like a pristine forest floor. You'll see more earthworms than ever before. Your plant's roots will dive deep into this revitalized medium, and the plants themselves will seem to explode with an energy and vigor that only truly healthy soil can provide. That is the profound reward for shifting your focus to feeding the soil, not just the plants. If you love simple science-backed gardening strategies, like this one, that work with nature instead of against it, please hit that subscribe button and share this video with a fellow gardener. Let's work together to keep growing soil that never truly sleeps, even in the heart of winter.